Respected dear family members, whatever we have uploaded earlier in YouTube in Malayalam language, that will be translated into English and it will be presented now. 2 months back in Kerala, Onam was celebrated. The celebration went on perfectly well. Even though leftist government is ruling Kerala for the last 4 or 5 months, the Onam celebration went on very well with their support. However, unlike earlier days, there was a controversial discussion and a press report connected with the Mahabali and Vamanavadara. Mahabali was the king of Kerala and Vamana came, and for suppressing the ego of Mahabali the king, this Avadara came to earth. But in fact, Mahabali was a great, very respectful king. And Mahabali and Vamanavadara stories appear in Mahabharata and also in Bhagavata and also in many Puranas. But in Bhagavata it is mentioned that Mahabali ruled Baruk, nearly 60 kilometers away from Ahmedabad or Baroda, I think from Baroda. But that became a controversial discussion in Kerala, that Mahabali did never rule Kerala. He ruled only Gujarat, part of the Gujarat. So welcoming him is not that good. Many people said it is the Vamana Jayanti we are celebrating. Amit Shah, BJP president, also gave Vamana Jayanti felicitations, Ashamsa to the people also. And Kerala people wanted to have it for Mahabali's coming back. So the Mahabali and Vamana story became a controversial discussion, and many eyebrows were rose up and negative comments also came. As far as we are concerned, whether it is Deepavali, Vishu, Navaratri, Dasara, Holi, Vinayaka Chaturthi, almost all these are connected with the Puranic stories, very positive, constructive stories in Purana. We need not go to the historical aspect of that. Even if we go to the historical aspect, we may not get the answer for the historical points which many people may be posing to ask. So utilize all these spiritual or Puranic stories for psychological benefit, family relation building, social bondage, cultural evaluation and national integration. Instead of making it as a controversial point for discussion and conflict among the people or between the group of the people, ultimate aim is national integration and cultural enrichment. Next point, whenever we are criticizing or appreciating anybody, whether it is a chief minister or a particular minister who is handling particular subject or department, or Prime Minister Narendra Modi or President of India, we should have an open mind to find out the good things done by the rulers and the good things which did not undertake, which was not undertaken by the earlier ministers and which is undertaken by the present ministers or the rulers. Point by point, before criticizing or even before appreciating blindly, we have to have that open mind to systematically evaluate the work done by the individual. Whether the ruler belongs to Congress party or BJP or Communist party or any other party, or whether it is from Tamil Nadu, AIADMK is ruling, or Karnataka, Congress is ruling, or Andhra Pradesh, Chandrababu Naidu, Telangana, another person is ruling, Maharashtra, another person, BJP is ruling. Whosoever may be ruling the nation or part of the nation or a municipality or a corporation or a village or a panchayat, let us have an open mind to evaluate the achievements of the rulers and appreciate them independent of their political background. Next point, Gita and communism. In Bhagavad Gita, out of the 700 shlokas, one shloka explains exactly what communist ideology explains. Asatyam apratishtam te jagadahuranishwaram aparaspara sambhutam kimanyat kamahetukam. The people who follow the tamasika properties, sattvika, rajasika and tamasika. Those who follow the tamasika style of life, they say that asatyam. There is nothing called truth. Truth means a relative factor. There is nothing like absolute truth. Asatyam, apradishtam. There is nothing like dharma. When we say that dharma, it does not mean anything. So there is nothing called satyam, absolute truth. There is nothing called dharmam. Jagat anishwaram te ahu. There is nothing called God in this world. So when we say that I am a believer, it does not mean anything. So God exists. The question comes, where is He? If God exists, how so many sufferings for the people? Whether the God enjoys the suffering of the people, all these questions will be there. So communist ideology says that there is nothing like absolute truth. Asatyam apratishtam te jagadahuranishwaram aparaspara sambhutam. Through dialectical materialism, through contradictory and conflicting forces, all these got evolved out. Dialectical materialism, aparaspara sambhutam kimanyat kamahetukam. Whatever is needed in the world, whatever is existing in the world, whatever things are available in the world, those are all meant for the human life enrichment or for the comfort of the human beings. So the need of the human being, the wishes and will of the human being get fulfilled through the materials available in this earth. So utilize them. The cost and the value of the material depend upon the need and the demand for the materials in the world. The material will become costly if the demand is high. So kim anyat kama hetukam. Kama means expectation and the demand of the people. That is the basis for the value or price or cost of a product in the world. So communism has been very clearly mentioned through this line in Bhagavad Gita in the 17th chapter, 5156 years ago. Next point. I want to live long period. I want to live a long life and a prosperous life and a comfortable life. Remember that. This sentence, I want to live long. This is the will and wish of every animal, every plant, every system in the world. Not only for me that I should live, but for a cow, for a goat, for a chicken, for a buffalo, for a donkey, whatever may be their suffering, they also would like to live longer and longer as a donkey, as a cow, as a goat, as a buffalo, as a dog. In their body they want to live a long period. So not that I alone would like to live a long period, a prosperous life, but also other animals and other living system also like to exist in this world for longer period with the body that nature has given to them, even though they have got lot to suffer. So remember that when I kill an animal for my food, when I have got enough other choices, then I am just preventing the freedom of living of that animal. If I have got another thing, then utilize that one. Avoid eating the flesh and the blood of the animal, which also would like to live a long period, like I would like to live a long period in this world. Next point. About Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda lived about 39 years and he underwent samadhi due to the high diabetics level, which could not be cured at all. And at the time of his last breath, his disciples asked, how and what we should do if you are leaving this world. Swami Vivekananda, who lived only for 39 years, he explained that I have done whatever is to be done for the next 500 years. I have done whatever is to be done for the next 500 years. Just maintain it. Just spread that message and maintain it. So remember that. Swami Vivekananda's messages still very, very exciting, very active, excellent. Learn as much as possible. Next point about Niti Saram. There are so many Niti Saram books. Shukra Niti Saram is there, Chanakya Niti Saram is there, Bhartrhari's Niti Saram is there. Niti Saram books are all written in ancient days, olden days, explaining the truth and fact about the life. Niti Saram book explain about the truth and fact about the life. It even does not explain anything about the skill, but the vision, philosophical approach about the life. Niti Saram book explains about the mind, about the body, about the family relations, about the culture, about the social bondages and social aspect, and also about the nation. The mind of the king, mind of the farmer, mind of the teacher, mind of the mother, mind of the father, mind of the children. Everything is explained. It's an integrated life vision, not management even, life vision, darshana type of messages are available in the Niti Saram. Next point is about the freedom of the press. Earlier days, I think during the beginning period of Sri Narendra Modi, when he took charge as the Prime Minister of India, many people, many press denigrated and degraded him to the core level. But now you can see that many newspapers are giving excellent positive messages and also mentioning about the negatives. Earlier it was only one-way reporting, maybe due to paid journalism or favoritism or anti-BJP, anti-Modi vision kept by the press people. But now you can see the changes are taking place in the vision, viewpoint and attitude of the press reporters and the press, that they started presenting the good as good, bad as bad. That is what is journalism. Presenting the good as the good, bad as the bad. And journalism also advocates to give corrective measures. Not merely presenting. It's a non-living style. But the good journalist present the good thing, appreciate it, present the bad thing and criticize it. And now his role comes presenting the bad in such a way that it is to be corrected and converted to good. That we can see here very nicely. Next point is about Aitareya Upanishad. You know, we always wrongly think that Vedas are written by Brahmins and Vedas can be read only by Brahmins. This is very wrong. You know, Vedas were written by rishis belonging to Kshatriya and Vaishya Kula. These are all Varna. Brahmana is a Varna, is a professional name. Kshatriya is the Varna, professional name. Vaishya is the Varna, professional name. Shudra is professional name. You can get your birth in any jati, caste. But by opting for a particular profession, your name will become like that. People born in different religion, different caste will become doctors. Once they become doctors, they are known as doctors. We call them engineers. independent of the fact whether they got their birth as a Hindu or a Christian or a Muslim. An engineer is an engineer. So, religion and caste are different from Varna. Varna based on profession. So, Aitareya Upanishad. Aitareya means the son of a prostitute. Prostitute's name was Itara. She belonged to potter family, making the clay pots. Mahidasa. Mahi means clay or sand or earth. Dasa means those who are dealing with the earth and the clay. Aitareya means born to Itara. Itara was a prostitute. Mahidasa Aitareya wrote Aitareya Brahmana, very complicated book. Aitareya Aranyaka, still complicated. Mahaitareya Upanishad and Aitareya Upanishad, two Upanishads. And in fact it is called that one, Aitareya was born to a Chandala family. And even though born to a Chandala family, he got himself converted beyond the level of Brahmanism, Brahmajnani, by learning Vedas and writing books on Vedas, Brahmanas, Aranyakas and Upanishad. So Aitareya Upanishad is a very, very interesting, deep Upanishad. For our understanding Aitareya Upanishad, we have to follow the commentary written by great people. Directly understanding Aitareya Upanishad is very difficult because it is very complicated one. Now, next point is about Indian Institute of Scientific Heritage. We are undertaking a great mission. Right from 2006, for the last 10 years, or even before that also, right from 2004, we were serving the people through Sevanam Samarpanam project. Whatever money we get as contribution, membership, donation, or by spreading the books, part of that utilized for the orphanages, for old ages and for the poor people. And very recently, last week onwards, we started getting directly involved in Regional Cancer Center. The patients who need 4,000, 5,000 rupees for one-time injection, we are directly giving to the patient 4,000, 5,000 rupees as a part of the donation and membership received by the institute. The patient or the relatives will be given this money as per the recommendation of the Regional Cancer Center doctors. Dr. Rajiv from RCC has taken the responsibility of recommending the patients who are very poor, who cannot afford this much big money, and taking the recommendation letter, we are paying the money, and it is the new project started by Indian Institute of Scientific Heritage. Another project started by Indian Institute of Scientific Heritage is Academy of Heritage Science Research. Academy for Heritage Research and Studies. So we have got an academy. All the booklet will be coming, small brochures will be coming carrying the messages of science in our cultural aspects, in our customs and rituals. The scientific concept in Bhagavad Gita, scientific concept in Indian spirituality, scientific concept in Indian literature. All these will be brought as brochures, not as big books. Big books will be coming under Indian Institute of Scientific Heritage as usual. But the brochures will be utilized for teaching, and particularly during public lectures, it will be utilized, and a thorough learning of Indian heritage will be undertaken through these brochures. Brochures are prepared just like syllabus preparation. So that will be done by the Academy for the Heritage Research of Science, scientific researchers. And with these words, I would like to conclude today's messages. Thank you very much. Pranams to you.